Cleopatra ruled one kingdom, propped up by Roman power she depended on to survive. And we've made a dozen movies about her. This woman ruled an empire, alone, in her own name, coins struck in her honor, and you've probably never heard of her. She's not alone. Here are 10 women who commanded armies, ruled empires, and governed at a scale history conveniently forgot to advertise. 10 rulers, real power, real armies, real decisions that shaped history. Let's go. Number 1. Sitt al-Mulk effectively ran the Fatimid Caliphate, controlling one of the most powerful states in the Islamic world at its peak, commanding political maneuvering sophisticated enough to outlast multiple rival factions vying for the same throne. Number 2. Arwa al-Sulaihi ruled Yemen for decades, commanding both political and religious authority simultaneously as queen, a rare combination that gave her control over territory, trade, and doctrine at once, in a reign that outlasted most rulers of her era. Number 3. Razia Sultana ruled the Delhi Sultanate directly, commanding armies and making political decisions in her own right, not as a placeholder for a husband or son, an almost unheard-of position for a woman ruler in her time and region. Number 4. Shajar al-Dur ruled the Mamluk Sultanate alone at a moment of genuine crisis, coins struck bearing her own title, holding together an empire that needed exactly the kind of decisive leadership she provided when it mattered most. Number 5. Turkan Khatun wielded major political control within the Seljuk Empire, one of the largest states of her era, managing alliances and succession disputes that shaped the empire's direction for years. We're halfway through, and the next name commanded an army bigger than most kingdoms could field at all. Number 6. Queen Amina of Zazzau commanded roughly 20,000 soldiers and expanded her territory across a huge stretch of what's now Nigeria, leading military campaigns personally in a Hausa kingdom where Islamic influence was already shaping the wider region's trade and politics. Number 7. Sultana Sikandar Begum ruled Bhopal directly centuries later, modernizing infrastructure, courts, and administration with a level of decisive governance historians still point to as remarkable for her era. Proof this pattern of powerful women rulers wasn't confined to one century. Number 8. Nur Jahan, technically an empress consort within the Mughal Empire, is widely described by historians as the empire's de facto ruler for years, issuing coins in her own name and controlling major political decisions while her husband's health declined. Number 9. Zubaydah bint Jafar wielded massive influence over infrastructure and public works across the Abbasid Caliphate, personally funding and organizing projects, including wells and rest stations across a major pilgrimage route, on a scale most rulers, male or female, never attempted. Number 10. And the boldest comparison point of all. Cleopatra ruled Egypt alone at the end of a collapsing dynasty dependent on Rome to survive. The women on this list ruled empires and kingdoms independently, commanded real armies, and in several cases held power for decades, without needing a foreign superpower to prop them up. 10 women, real thrones, real armies, real decisions that shaped entire regions for generations. Cleopatra gets the movies. These women got left out of the textbook entirely. That's not a reflection of who actually held power. It's a reflection of who got remembered.